Okay, everyone. Well, if you know, if I put this up, it just happened to be by accident. I wanted to go check something, and this came popping up. It seems ABC News had an alert about a few minutes ago. Even though this has been going on for a few days now, it seems that right now hackers possibly from the Middle East blocks U.S. banks' websites. Okay, so they're just saying there's now a serious denial of service attack against the financial and banking industries are on high alert tonight as a massive cyber attack continues, with potentially millions of customers of Bank of America, PNC, and Wells Fargo finding themselves blocked from online banking. Now they're saying that the guy that was reporting it on the video said there is no threat to your money yet. Okay, he made that very clear. But he said that this is going to be have a ripple effect. Obviously, people can't get to their bank or do any transactions. People do transactions now, mostly online. It says this is an elevated level threat, said Doug Johnson, a vice president and senior advisor of the American Bankers Association. The threat level is now high. I haven't checked anything on the threat level of the cybersecurity area or that other area that I usually go to, but I'm going to go in there next when I get done with this video. It says this is twice as large as any flood we have ever seen, said Dick Clark, an NBC News, ABC News consultant, cybersecurity czar. Now, I just want to say that it's very hard to do this, people. People are trying to break into the banks, and they're causing chaos, even though these banks have 128-bit encryption to them. Now, some people say that denial of service attacks are easy to pull off because you have all these computers going to this one website. Let's say it's bankofamerica.com. So what they pretty much do is flood the website with all this traffic. And whether or not that's easy to pull off or not, that's anyone's guess. But I'm just telling you that if it's that easy to pull off, then this would be going on every single week. Obviously, they're doing something much, much worse because they don't have this alert up every day. Especially these major banks like Citibank. Sources told ABC that the so-called denial of service attacks have been caused by hackers from the Middle East who had secretly transmitted signals commandeering thousands of computers worldwide. Those computers, or zombies, were then used to overwhelm bank websites with a barrage of electronic traffic. Now, call me crazy, call me a conspiracy nut, but right now, people can use and say this is a false flag. This could be the false flag that people have been talking about that's going to bring down a financial system. I mean, anything can happen from this, people. A lot of things get traded in the banks, and I'm sure this is going to pay very dearly on the stock markets tomorrow. On stocks tomorrow, people watch the stocks open up and see where this goes. But again, right now there is a major cyber attack, a denial of service attack on U.S. banks. It says hopefully it will be up soon, and never realized how dependent I am on it, said Stacy Briggs. Yeah, they're going to say the same thing about the electrical grid when that goes down. So again, I'll let you play this a little bit. I'm going to play this because it's so important, people. You can hear the audio that I just played for the people in Blog TV. And I'll play it right here so you guys can hear it. Just give me a minute while this comes up. Wait, you're going to have to deal with the stupid ad. But again, people, this is a cyber attack right now going on. Just came up moments ago. Here it is, the news.
Cyber warfare, the most extensive attack on American banks ever, launched from the Middle East, happening right now. Citigroup, JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, US Bancorp, and today PNC. America's biggest banks, with millions of American families locked out of their accounts online. So what does it mean for your money? Who's behind it? How long has it been happening? Officials across the government are tracking the attacks, working to keep them from becoming financial nightmares.
Oh my
ABC
God.
senior justice correspondent Pierre Thomas starts us off.
Tonight, the financial and banking industry is on high alert as a massive cyber attack remains underway. Potentially millions of customers trying to bank online this week blocked. Among the targets, Bank of America, PNC, and Wells Fargo.
There is an elevated level of threat. The threat is now high.
Sources tell ABC News it's a denial of service attack, where hackers from the Middle East have secretly commandeered thousands of computers worldwide. Those computers, or zombies, have overwhelmed bank websites with a barrage of electronic traffic. Different banks have been targeted on different days. Today it was PNC's turn. We tried for 3 hours to get on PNC's website, but we couldn't get through. On Facebook today, frustrated customers. Cynthia Shrim wrote, trying to pay bills. This is ridiculous. Stacey Briggs Gerlach posted, hopefully it can be up soon. Never realized how dependent I am on it. A group of hackers calling themselves Izzadeen al-Qassam warned the financial industry it was going to attack in retaliation for that controversial film that sparked outrage in the Muslim world.
Which was
the
a
scary
setup.
thing is that even with the warning, the attack could not be stopped.
The threats are getting increasingly sophisticated.
The U.S. suspects hackers in Iran may be involved.
This is the first time that we know about
Iran.
where a Middle Eastern
Could you
entity,
say an
perhaps a Middle
excuse
Eastern
to
government,
attack, maybe?
has attacked websites of critical infrastructure in the
Iran.
United States.
The hackers have not been able to steal any money in these attacks or disrupt financial markets, but authorities fear the next generation of wide-scale cyber assaults could be far more devastating.
There you
And
go.
if they get inside the banks,
They're
they
preparing
can
us,
move
people.
money around and
What
cause
everyone has been
financial
talking
chaos.
about. We're all this.
So Pierre,
The trolls have been warning and saying, oh, we're all crazy.
right now. But to reiterate the bottom line, so far, everyone's money is safe.
That's right, George. To be clear, no money has been stolen yet, but many
Yet.
people trying to bank online could not for a time get access to their accounts. You can see how that could make it difficult for a small business. So that's why tonight the government is working so hard to locate and block those ongoing attacks.
Okay. Link is below, people. Take it easy.